Is there a provision mandating that the innocent spouse discloses to the credit card company if they decide not to collect against the innocent spouse? Through you.
Representative Doucette.
Through you, Madam Speaker, no, there is not, and the good representative actually, had an example earlier where perhaps the debtor is in fear of the person because it is a domestic violence situation, and perhaps they do not want to disclose that information. The litigation in this case is between, again, the claimant and the debtor. The claim is to be settled between the claimant and the debtor. So each party to the litigation could decide however they want to settle that action in that case. There is a provision, if you give me 1 minute here, starting on line 88, where it says that among the documentation that would be provided, it says the identity of the individual or individuals whom the debtor alleges coerced the debtor, if the debtor knows, can be disclosed, unless the debtor signs a sworn statement that disclosing such information is likely to result in abuse to the debtor or immediate family of the debtor, except that the debtor shall disclose such information in the event the claimant, one, gives notice to the debtor that the claimant is ceasing collection activities and releasing the debtor, and two, upon giving such notice, requests that the debtor disclose such information. So again, at that point, it's between the claimant, if they've made the determination that they're going to cease collection activities. If they have that information, they can then pursue it against that third party. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Fishbein.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I thank the good representative for pointing out the exact language that I was referring to. So we are allowing the innocent spouse, the victim of domestic violence, to bring an action without disclosing who caused them to do the coerced debt. However, in this language that's before us, it requires them to disclose the information. It says, and I'm starting at line 93, except the debtor shall disclose such information in the event the claimant, that's the credit card company, gives notice to the debtor that the claimant is ceasing collection activities under this section. Now, the debtor has already let the company know that they are fearful. They are fearful of disclosing the information. They're looking for help. This language mandates that they disclose that information to the claimant. So of course, what's going to happen? Now, the credit card company is not collecting their debt, right? Because they've said, we're not collecting against you. Now, naturally, they're going to go sue the person that the innocent spouse has claimed has caused this debt. But the person's already said that they're fearful of being harmed. So by this legislation, we are putting somebody in harm. That's the legislation that's before us. The other section, Madam Speaker, has to do with remedy.
We're going to stand at ease.
Chamber's going to stand at ease for a moment. Chamber, come back to order. The good majority leader, Representative Rojas.
Good evening, Madam Speaker. I move we pass this bill temporarily.
Hearing no objection, so ordered.